Evet, Elysium'un 7. bölümüyle tekrardan karşınızdayım. En son bölüm bu bottaki kadınla birazcık konuştuk. Ondan bir uyuşturucu trafiği döndüğünü öğrendik. Bu limanla ilgili olarak. Orada devam edeceğiz. Şöyle bir puanımızı verelim. Ne verelim? Puan. Mantık, retorik, oyunculuk kavramı. Şimdi zaten üst taraf bence iyi. İyi de gidiyoruz. Bir sıkıntımız da yok. Duyarlılıkta birazcık bocaladığımız yerler oldu işte manipülasyonda filan. Birazcık sanki işte manipülasyona verebilirim gibi geliyor bana. El göz koordinasyonuna da verebilirim gerçi. Bir ateş etmemiz gerekirse bari puanımız 2 olur diye düşünüyorum. Bir artı sağlar bize. Veya hiç buraya vermem. Direkt dönüp buraya verebilirim. Ne varmış burada? Eksi 2, eksi 1, eksi 1, eksi 1. Geçici araştırma bonus diyor. Bence bunlar çözülünce farklı bir şeylere verecek ya. Bana öyle geliyor. Görsel analiz. Çünkü eksi eksi eksi eksi gidemez yani burası. Düşünce bonusları, algı için öğrenme sınırı artarak 5 oldu. Duyarlılık artı 1. Dayanıklılığı da arttırdı. Bu ikisi güzel zaten. Bu ikisini çok çıkarmak istemiyorum. Biz yine ana şeyden gidelim. Empati, otorite, retoriğe verdik. Dayanıklılık verdik bir tane. Bir tane de manipülasyon vermek istiyorum ya. Bir tane manipülasyon vereyim. Ondan sonra el göz koordinasyonu vereceğim. Çünkü işimize yarayacak gibi geliyor bana. O yüzden bir tane manipülasyon verdim. Şimdi burada bir şeyimiz yok. Daha bildiklerini öğren. Sana söylemek istediği şeyler var. Tek yapman gereken ona polis kimliğini göstermek. Kaçaklarla ilgili olarak sürücüleri sorgula. O bence bu şey sürücü çıkacak ya. Irkçı bir kamyoncu vardı ya. O bir şeyler saklıyordu zaten. Kesin onunla ilgili bir şeyler çıkacak. Şimdi saat 9:10 oyundaki saatimiz. O yüzden şöyle yavaş yavaş şeye doğru gidelim. Otele doğru gidelim. Gece ondan sonra zaten şeyle konuşacağız. Kimle konuşacağız balkonda? Burası kalabalıklaşmış, güzel. İstediğim şey buydu işte. Şununla bir konuşalım. Ya.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Elektrokimya içki içmemizi mi istiyor?
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet rum and lemonade with a twist of lemon?
O içki içmeden ne yapacaksın diyor.
Maybe who cares? Just rum.
Gitmeden yalanılır mıyım? Yok, bir saçmalama. O kadar da değil artık. Şişeyi alabilirsin ama almıyorsun. Peki. Gömleğin sırtında Wild Pines yazıyormuş.
The counter rolled out of his open hand. You see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Tekerlekli sandalye çarptık. Kartayla konuşurken hırgür çıktı. %42 şansımız bayağı artmış. Al ya elindekini. Alamadık.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sense
Al abları.
the man does not mind.
Evet, magnezyum aldık. Ama adamı uyandırıyorduk yani alırken. Bu ne? Al al. Şimdi mutfak da açılmış. Böyle bir mutfağa bir girelim. Burası açılmıyor. Buraya giremiyor muyuz? Buram kimyasal madde ve çam ağacı kokuyor. Okey. Ne? Al abi.
You see every still door with a you immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Kobaltmamızın meftun olur. Burada bir şey var, bilmek istiyorum. Görev aracı olarak soruşturmaya alakalı bir şey bulabiliriz. Bence soruşturmayla alakalı bir şey bulabiliriz gerçekten.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Evet, minik bir yan araştırma.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Konuyu Gart'a sormalı. Okey, Gart'a soralım o zaman. Zaten başka soracağımız da vardı ya. Neydi o? Hangisiydi ya? Heh. Bart kurban kıyafetleri nasıl olup da çöpe girdiğinde soracağız. Okey. Bir de borcumuzu ödeyeceğiz.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I said
Ne diyor? Sen kilitliyorsun ama anahtar sende kardeş.
the trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why.
The elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that...
Okey, buraya en son çöpçülerden kimin geldiğini bulamayız diyor. Bu zamanda kendinden çözülecek minik düğümlerden biri olacak diyor.
Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch
Okay.
for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. I think fugue states are more your fault.
Okey, lafı da soktun. Köpek.
Yes.
Borcumuz ne kadardı?
Yes. Have you got it? The room.
60 real. Okey. İyi para. Al. Al.
Well,
Param zıkkım olsun. Al. Biraz dert oldum sana.
great. Thank you, officer. That's
Oo,
all I
70
wanted.
tecrübe puanı kazandım. Yalnız iyiymiş.
If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting.
Her gecenin parasını önceden öde diyor.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you...
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Otomatik olarak kilitleniyormuş 9'da tüm odalar. Bu ne abi? Yatakhane mi burası?
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20 real her gece için.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest fact. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
Okey. Bunu sormuştuk ama bir kere daha sormak istedim.
but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead.
Hadi bu sefer yapalım.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service.
Sana hesap vermek zorunda değilim. Tabii.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative.
Aynen.
We need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike. Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting somewhere or laying low.
Normalde 4'ten sonra açılacakmış ama kimse yokmuş bugün. O yüzden neredeler dedik. O da ya protesto ediyorlar ya da linçten dolayı uzak duruyorlardır diyor.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared
Okay.
understanding.
Yeah. The union guys think they're untouchable.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance.
Aynen, her ya da geç tanışacağız onlarla.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just that
10 yıldır o kapı orada ve sen hiç girmedin mi oraya? Bir de sen burayı mı işletiyorsun abi?
Is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk.
Sen salak mısın oğlum? 10 yıldır burayı işletiyorsun. Bir tane kapını hiç açmadın mı yani?
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found the key, so good luck with that.
Anahtarı yokmuş.
Yes,
Karaoke yapacağım.
absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria man. Absolutely in the question.
Bütün irade içimindeki ses denizde coştu.
Then we sing this place to your body is ready, sire.
Okey. Okey. Kapıyı nasıl açabiliriz?
You see a heavy steel door with the cobalt blue surface feels rough. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one.
Bu binaya yapışık diğer binaya açılıyormuş.
Whatever is behind it must be.
Okay.
The door does not budge.
Bu binanın yan tarafına o zaman yarın gidebiliriz bence. 9.30 bir karaoke yapalım ya. Nasıl karaoke yapıyoruz ya? Yapamıyor muyuz? Neyse üst kata çıkalım var. Kim, sen nerede kalacaksın kim? Kadın ne yapıyor?
The door is closed.
Kapı kapalıymış.
There is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Ya bu çirkinliği içeri tabii. Okay.
The door is closed. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. The living shit. Your
Saçmalama, ben niye içiyorum?
does not mince words.
Demiyorum kardeş, ne yapacağım İzmarit'i şeyden alıp.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
Güzel. Kimle balkona çıktık.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM.
Adamı direkt sigara içtiğini bilmiyordum diye sorayım mı? Okey, önce ne tür yetkilere sahip olduğumuzu soralım.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Evet, kolayca kötüye kullanılabilir bu.
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Nasıl emin olabilirsin ki?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. As far
Aa, bizim Türkiye'deki gibi ha. Tutuklusun işte, bizde de neydi? Bir buna benzer bir şey var ya. Şimdi tam hatırlamıyorum. O hukuk bana çok uzak olduğu için bir şey diyemeyeceğim. Neyse.
But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use
Gerektiğinde her türlü gücü kullanabiliyoruz.
strongly admonished not to abuse that power. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary
okay.
to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off
Birazcık sistemi konuşuyoruz yani.
which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the
Okay.
You do.
Günün nasıl geçtiğini bir özetlesin bakalım.
Well, you were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't.
Evet, cesedi inceleyemedik.
And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it.
Doğru.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
Yarın daha iyi olacak.
I look forward.
Merak etme.
We weren't able to find the union leader, Claire, much less interview him. So that's
Aynen, onu da yarın yapacağız.
we tried to interview the Weapons rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have
Aynen, Joyce'u bizle konuşturmalıyız bence de, sana kesinlikle katılıyorum.
Is emphasizing something this much.
above all though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a stand-up
Aa.
practice?
Hep çift tıkladığım için mi acaba böyle dedi? Daha hızlı gidelim diye ya. Abi böyle bir şey hiç beklemiyordum ha. Acaba normal yürüseydim böyle bir şey der miydi? Abi beni çok şaşırttı şu an.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up.
Zamanla bu çevrede senin biliyorsun, kafam çok hızlı çalışıyor. Vücudum geri kalan dayak uydurmaya çalışıyor uzun mesela. Evet, bunu diyeyim.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And
Allah Allah, acaba böyle yavaş yavaş yürüseydik her yere yine de böyle der miydi ya? Biraz şaşırttı bu beni.
nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Eyvallah. Şunu da bir soralım.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Bu kadar da küçültmeyelim kendimizi ya.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self...
Something kind.
Okay.
Unusual. Something almost something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technical.
Humanistmişler. Okay.
Others say
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism. The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't...
it is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky.
That's another leitmotif associated.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCA.
Polis kuvvetlerine inanıyorum. Şeyler olsun sana.
Do you?
Bence bir güzel ya. Ondan gösterilen Türkler, kadına dönen erkekler bile bu 4 kesinlikle olmaz zaten.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinaisede, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove challenging. I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something...
Her gece notların üstüne geçerken ritüel gibi sigara yakarmış. Helal olsun sana.
He looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Yapmıştır.
But I only brought one with me. I have exactly...
O zaman.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the...
Ben bu Kim'i çok sevdim ya.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, you know. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yapacak bir şey yok. Oy, bazen bir kelebeğin kanat çırpışı fırtınalara neden olur. Öyle düşündüm. Ufak bir şey yaparsın. Veya Spider-Man'deki gibi. Bir kişiye yardım et, herkese yardım etmiş olsun gibi bir şeydi sanırım.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Nice, seviye atladık. Güzel oldu. El göze veriyorum ya direkt. Burada seviye atlayacağımı tahmin etmiştim. Yapıştır. Bize Yardımı dokunabilir bunun, hiç yani artısı olmasa bile başka. Yardımı dokunabilir bunun bize. Birinin tuhaf kapılar var. Nereye açtın? Gizli geçti. Girmenin bir yolunu bul. Belki oradan kaçtı adam, gelen adam yani. Odanın ücretini ödemek için 20 liraya bulman gerek. Yoksa saat 21'den sonra odaya giremeyeceksin. Ücretsiz kalacak bir yerin yoksa bu ücreti her gece ödemen gerekecek. Okey. Yapacak bir şey yok. Borç yiğidin kamçısıdır. Ödeyeceğiz. Ha. Ben de bir şey çıktı sandım. Dur, konuşma çıkmış yine adamla.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold. We can pick up where we
Eyvallah.
left after.
Ya bir oraya girmeden önce bir şey yapamıyor muyuz ya? Karaoke. Onu bir daha bir denemek istiyorum. Bir daha bir deneyelim. Vay, buraya çıkınca bak burası çok doğru hissettiriyor falan diyor. Okey. Buralarda konuşacaklarımızda konuştuk, oralara baktık, tamam. Okey, belki de saatini kaçırdık ya. Dayan odada kalacak değil mi? Aynen.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
El makasını kullanırsak lavaboyu tamir edebiliyormuşuz bak. Okey. Bunlar şu an kilitli. Daha sonra. Burada kilitli. Gravatı alabilir miyiz artık?
This fan has or has it been
Bu da kilitli.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
Bu nasıl yatak abi zaten?
The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Ya şu şeyi bir deneyeceğim ya. Allah Allah. Niye karaoke yapamıyoruz ya? Kederli bir şarkı kaseti bulmadığım için mi acaba? Okey. Kederli bir şey bulmadık tabi. Değil mi? Okey. O zaman yarın oda. Tamam, o zaman sanırım yatabiliriz. O zaman yattım.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out, and then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but maybe it's the bed.
Uyuyamadık.
Its synthetic filling is separated into hard lumps. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is under your thrumming eyelids. You see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch.
Uyuduk herhalde artık.
And images.
Aynen uyuduk ama rüyalarda geziniyoruz.
remember the scent of your childhood?
Kokusunu hatırlıyor musun?
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? You know who I am. I'm the bad
Kötü günüm.
guy. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth? Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends.
Hepsini geri alabilirim.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed Elysium.
Elysium ne?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. You really dropped the
Yazıldığımızın
ball.
Harry olduğunu biliyoruz.
4.6 billion people. You failed every single one of them. You really fucked up. No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweat.
Stinky.
Limbik sistemde geldi. Hoş geldiniz.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around. Hi. You're trying to what? I can't hear you.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes to time to go to work in the shit factory.
Uyanma vakti geldi. Korkunç rüyalarla uyandık.
Good going, buddy. Oh, just a dream. You have things
Hep
like
böyle
that.
rüyalar görüyormuşuz.
You feel even worse. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Ben muhteşem hissediyorum dostum.
Really true. Your heart is. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Bence de irade çok doğru diyorsun.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the time. Suit yourself.
Dayanacağım elektrokimya. Dayanacağım.
This fan has 2
Hala da kilitli.
signed there as punishment. You feel as though this creature.
Kaç gün kilitli kalacak ya kravat? Ne kadar kilitli olacağı yazmıyor. Okey.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Bunlar da kilitli.
In it, your face adorned.
O zaman devam. Bir temiz hava alarak başlayalım güne. Okey, aldık. Kim uyan? Başlıyoruz. Oo, kafeterya bölmesi açılmış. Güzel. Günaydın, günaydın.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The
Aynen.
unions have turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty.
Okay.
One third less to worry about.
Güzel. Şimdi bunlarla bir konuşabiliriz.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
Öyle diyorsun yani otoriteye. Bunlardan önce farklı bir şeye odaklanmak diyorsun ya.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about them?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that.
Okey. O zaman önce cesede bakalım, ondan sonra onlarla konuşalım.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Ne olmuş mu?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. To let the young woman whose house
Telefona ihtiyacı varmış kadının.
may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday. I was also hoping she'd heard.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off. You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play.
Ben kahraman olmak zorundayım.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects.
That's just it.
Hmm.
This isn't like him.
İlk kez böyle bir şeyle karşılaşıyor.
Always plans his expeditions so carefully. You have more important things to worry about. Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely. But they should have returned by
Böcek
now.
türü araştırıyormuş kocası ve asistanı Gary.
Across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
Gerçekten bilmiyorum teyzeciğim ne olduğunu.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep
Oh.
an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a... Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you
Bunları da
so
soralım ki
Oh, yes. A
cryptozoologmuş.
Cryptozoologist.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research.
That's one opinion, yes.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's
Evet abi, bilim dalına nasıl hobi diyorsun ya? Çok ayıp.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline. But
Akademik şey konusunda çok benimsenmemiş ama.
has been struggles. They are our own.
Okey. %83 bence basalım ki belki bir yerden eksi alırsak çarpışmasın. Nice.
There's really no point in manipulating.
oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use a company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
He nods and assumed cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting Ooh, tough
En
choice.
küçük, en tehlikeli, görünmez, çok eğiticiydi. En tehlikeli.
The gnome of Jeroma.
Vay.
Oh, yes. None of its victims. It was reportedly a small creature.
Perdeli parmakları, çıkıntılı bir alnı varmış. Biçimsiz ufak bir şey.
Quite scary to look. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the wood. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Oo.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that
Evet, formaldehite konur zaten. Öyle bir organ, doku.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature.
Yaratığı eritmiş.
A poetic
O hiç gerçekçi gelmedi teyzem ya.
for science.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare
Okay.
or stand out.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one.
Okey, peki.
I'm glad you see.
Peki tamam, hadi seni kırmıyorum hadi.
Have anything more to do here?
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin. Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious.
You can't go around Revachol feeling growing men's hands.
Evet, daha fiziki
Always a joke to describe the person you know best in the world.
bir şeyler anlatırsan daha şey olur.
Well, he's a bit
Kısa,
taller than you, but with
biraz daha iri yapılı, uzun beyaz saçlı.
longish white hair, usually a bit uncomfortable.
Aynen, devam edelim.
He'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in
Okay.
case. We'll be celebrating our 16th
16. yıllarını
anniversary this
kutlayacaklarmış.
autumn. Not the most vile
Nasıl tanıştığımı sormak birazcık anlamsız oldu ama belki adamla konuşurken bize bir fayda sağlar.
I hope I've been useful.
Nadir görülen böcekten niye bahsetsin? Bahset hadi ya.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Yarım saat geçti. Yani kim gerçekten haklı?
Of course, dear.
Sen dünya kendine dair tüm hafızanın içerisinde ve ne yaptığımızı zerre fikrimi onu söylemeyelim. Okey. Okey. Tamam.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real?
Ya vardı.
Then why are you wasting my time?
Şimdi değil.
Another thing. Great. I love... Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers. Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if
Adamın
it's all
asılmasından kısa bir süre sonra birileri kablolarla oynamış.
related. find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Şu.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust. As you step in, okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garansi Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
İsmi kesinlikle bu değilmiş.
The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Solü havada yaylar çizimi. Okey, adam bunun dili yok.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of it. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging. Shrugging is an international sign for no, I don't
Okay.
know what's going on.
Adam yabancı çıktı.
You see,
Kapıyla ilgili şu an bir şey yok. Devam. Arkadaki artık şu cesedi bir indirelim ya. Artık onun zamanı geldi bence. Ha, bahçıvan burada.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are?
Oho.
Is Martinaise'de
Ne kadar naziktin kızım.
her entire character.
Niye dalga geçiyorsun birdenbire?
This young woman is cold as ice.
Evet, karakter tamamen değişmiş. Hayırdır?
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oo.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy. You think he has information that will help you. Maybe he does.
Aa, kadın bizi kandırmış. Liman İşçileri Sendikası'nın hukuk danışmanı çıktı kadın.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinaise does not recognize your authority.
Aa,
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
vay be. Çok fena kandırdı kadın bizi. Şu an çok üzüldüm ya. Fena tatlı kız diyordum. Üzücü.
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinaise,
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. What are we going to do to you?
You were specifically asked not
Evet,
to
biliyorum
say
otorite. Ters bir şey olur diye söyledim.
you junior delinquent. But you still did.
The union isn't going to do anything to...
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress. Aggressive, you make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just duck work.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Neyse, sosyalistlerin aksine prensipleri güçlüdür. Yani güzel bir giriş. Hadi bir adım daha ileri taşıyalım. Silahla ayaklanma. Sendikanın planları neler? Oha.
Get sober. Do your job. Ask your questions and get the hell out of Martinaize.
Beni çok fena kandırdın kızım. Bunu unutmayacağım. Bunu unutmayacağım. Bu köpekliktir yani, başka bir şey değil. Aa, Kuno yine burada. Oğlum sen gitmedin mi ya? Okey, artık cesedi indirelim bence.
There he still is, looking.
Oo, %92 artık, tamam ya.
White eyes, the body below. Again, the corpse laughs at you. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
Ne güzel.
Every time it happens,
Ne güzel.
worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing. Dry.
Ceset konusunda çok şanssız gidiyorum ya şu an.
The lieutenant is clearly at a
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long.
You can open.
relax.
Okey.
It's okay if you don't.
Şu an yapacak bir şey yok. Çok da Kuno'ya soralım diyeceğim de. Kuno'ya sormadan önce bir üstümüzü bir değiştirmemiz lazım bence. Manipülasyon, el yatkınlığı, kas gücü, retorik, manipülasyon. Ne biliyor? Polisi. Şu an manipülasyon daha çok işime gelir. Üstümdeki oyunculuk veriyor. İyi dönen elektrokimya, soğukkanlılık, elektrokimya, hiçbir şey vermiyor. Okey. Şu an bence böyle bir tık daha iyiyim. Oldu yüzünden düş. Ha, bu ne ya? Bu söylenir mi ya Kuno'ya?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen.
Evet, cevap vermeyecek zaten.
Just listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
No, neyi kaçırdım? Ha. Tüh. Kuno'dan bir şeyler öğrenebilirdik ya. Yaş.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking...
The lieutenant takes a
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it!
Don't know. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit, nothing to Kuno.
Maçvan gitmiş.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno?
You were expecting relaying this information to him.
Evet doğru. Kuno çok doğru dedin. Bir şey söyleyeyim mi?
Telling him you found out she isn't a gardener. You know what you should
Yani konuşmadan çıkmak için bastım.
drugs. Drugs or
Evet elektrokimya. Doğru.
seems kind of boring now, going back to. What was this about? Some yard? Yards aren't interesting. Only drugs are interesting.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
The fuck are you talking about?
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
The fucking well.
They're trying to make you feel stupid.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Evet.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
%28 zaten başaramayacağız.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where
Fuck no.
Kuno,
Ease off, see.
he'd rather die than work.
Ya Kuno
Kuno doesn't.
bir şey derdim de neyse. Buraya geçebiliyor muyuz? Dur dur dur. Nereye koşuyorum?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Allah Allah.
Well laid pat. It reveals no
Zar atamıyorum ki açayım bir şeyleri yapayım. Okey. Hiçbir şey yapamadık. Aa. Burada biri var. Aa. Kadın nasıl çıkmış oraya? Okey. Tamam. Evet. Bu bölümlükte bu kadar diyelim. Elysium devam edeceğiz tabii ki de. Valla zar atamıyoruz ya. Zar atamadığımız için de olmuyor yani. Ne ceset indirebilir. 1-2 attım ya. 2-1 attım. Artık 1-2 mi 2-1 mi ne deniyorsa hiç de anlamam. Ya o kadar düşük zarlar atıyorum ki. Yani %78 miydi? %83 müydü başarı şansım? Olmadı yine de. Kuno'dan da şeyi öğrenemedik. Normalde ben işte o 6-7 saatlik oynadığımda Kuno'dan botla ilgili mi, pantolonla ilgili mi de bir şeyler öğreniyordum. Onu da öğrenemedik. Ay ay. Neyse. Bir şekilde çözülecek ya. Oyun gidiyor yani. Akıyor. Devam ediyor. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Elysium'un bütün oynadığım bölümler şurada oynatma listesine çıktı. Oradan girip birden ta sonuna kadar izleyebilirsiniz. Çünkü sonunu getireceğim bu oyunun. Kanala abone olun. Güzel yorumlar yazın. Videoları beğenin. Tekrar teşekkürler. Haydi bay bay. Bay bay.